Okay, so we're on team 2. I have 450s, which means I want to go on C. It's always where I take them. Oh boy, a Wallace fleet. Nice. Oh, you know that that when used or last modified, that is an excellent way to keep track of what I'm supposed to be playing. So I'll just save all the fleets that come in, and then I can use that as a filter. Genius! I amaze even myself at times. Yeah, so first off, one thing about this fleet, I'll go ahead and call out right now. There's an LRT tug, and there's an LRT on one of the ships already, so it's slightly redundant.
Acknowledged.
Also, I super duper hate line ships in formation. If you've ever
Commander.
had an issue with getting your line ships to line up and fire properly, it can be so very frustrating. So I'm gonna go ahead and just break the formation.
Helm, target
off scope. Holding
Force
fire.
in.
And give them each their own headings
Aye,
and their
aye.
own
Understood.
roll orders.
Aye, aye.
Some people don't have a problem if you...
Standing
Uh-oh.
by. We're on our way.
Let's not get target locked here. A.
Affirmative.
Oh, it's a Solomon. Hopefully this is a Rail Solomon. I'm a huge fan of Rail Solomons because they're completely useless.
We're reading you.
The enemy is securing zone dagger.
Don't quote me on that.
Ready.
Does this have radar also? Oh, it has radar also. Wow. Let's turn... Can we turn that off and not get spotted?
The enemy is securing zone comet.
No. Double no? Yeah, something's got me.
Moving out, Commander.
Standing by. Standing by.
It looks like this guy... Kind of weird.
Aye, aye. Full
We
burn.
have secured zone
On it.
eclipse.
On it. Too far.
Why not? Ooh, whoops.
Negative. Too far. We're reading you.
Yeah, I know once upon a time they were scary, but it's been a while since that's happened, so, you know.
Course laid in.
The enemy securing
Hey, if
zone
this guy wants to drive around and get shot at,
Reporting.
we are happy to oblige, am I
The
right?
enemy secured zone dagger.
Let's get a little bit closer and pew-pew him before
We
he
are
makes it to
securing
the
zone
rock.
boxer.
Hey, it's free real estate, right? Why not? All right, let's
Receiving.
clear all this
Orders.
fire. Bonk? Uh-oh.
Receiving.
We are securing zone atlas.
Understood. We're en route. Awaiting orders, Commander.
Maybe it'll shoot the other guy, right?
Break. Spiker inbound.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
So, one thing, I really like point defense on the long-range radars here. Just something, you know, so
Aye,
that
aye,
they
Commander.
have to do more than fire a single
Yes,
missile
secured
in
zone
order
boxer.
to kill a ship. I'm a fan of that, definitely.
can we do for you, Commander?
Receiving.
What's happening here? So we're taking A, which means I just want to chill over here,
Course laid in.
and I can do some fire support and keep our left flank
Jam,
safe.
receiving.
Other than that,
Course laid in.
I'm happy. I don't want to waste time
Aye, aye.
going and rushing anything. I'll just shoot that.
Understood. Enemy is jamming us.
So Solomon's over there. Vauxhall's coming on the left. Hey, you know what? Why not rush high
We're
left?
taking
I love
fires.
that. Come at me.
Receiving.
Let's lock this up though.
Affirmative.
Standing by.
And hopefully not get shot by that.
Yeah, we see him. Receiving.
Where is this guy?
Repositioning. Component destroyed.
Yeah, come on around the corner, buddy. I got something to show you.
Standing by.
I got something to give you. I would assume this is like 2 light cruisers and a Solomon, something like that. Probably. Yep.
Orders. Reporting. Enemy lock.
Who are you firing at? Me?
On it.
Little old me? You want to fire at me?
Tracking missile.
Oh, here it comes, the 250s. It's 250, yeah, it's 250 HE. Nice. I assume one of these is... Nope, it's another Vauxhall.
Ready. Component lost. Standing by. Aye, aye, full burn.
So just by setting a little orbit here, look at all this 250 fire that we were just
Taking
completely
fire.
immune to now.
Reporting. Lock on warning.
All right,
Aye, aye. Proceeding.
let's go down a little bit and make you shoot at something else. Oh,
Under fire. Aye, aye. Proceeding. On it. Repositioning. Yeah, we've got internal damage here. We're standing by. Knock him out.
yeah, I realize that is a Solomon.
Receiving. Yeah, we see him. Solution locked in. Standing by.
Just this little maneuver is
They've
causing
locked on.
so much problems for these Vauxhalls
Send traffic.
to deal with.
We're reading you.
And
Yeah,
if they
we've
take
got
too much,
internal
just
damage
do a little
here.
dip.
Course laid in. Ready. Impact. Standing by. Component destroyed.
And back up again.
We're moving. Reporting. Aye, aye. Proceeding. Repositioning.
Um,
On it.
yeah, kind
Channels
of
open.
interesting. I need these line ships to fire at the real threat though, and not.
They've locked on.
Oh, there's a Solomon. I want to back away from
Moving.
that.
Reporting. Aye, aye. Ready.
Oops.
Receiving. Taking fire. Receiving. Aye, aye. We need repair team stat.
No,
Aye, aye.
evade is definitely inferior to a round orbit, but
Standing
you
by.
can't orbit and move at the same time. So when I run into a situation like that,
On it.
then I will put on evade. Otherwise, the best way to
traffic.
dodge is on a
Send
direct
it.
orbit.
We're moving.
Jesus, people. It.
They're
I
locking
assure
on.
you, it's dead. Shoot something else.
Orders. Solution locked in. Solution locked in. Send traffic.
Speaking of,
On it. Aye, aye. Full burn.
where's number 3?
We're reading you. Aye, aye. Full burn.
This is a weird game. I gotta tell you, it's a
What can we do
very,
for you,
very
Commander?
weird game.
We'll get it done, Commander.
Ready. Send traffic. Orders.
Like everyone was just perfectly happy to.
Send
Oh, do I have
traffic.
to give this its own order? I think I do. Yeah.
Acknowledged.
Oh well. No, I'm fine getting railed. These 450s are obliterating these voxels, I guarantee
Send
it.
traffic.
Let's just go over
Aye, aye,
there
full
and
burn. Helm, take us in.
like I'm sure that they have to be is the Bloodhound on the dead
We're
ship?
ready when you are,
No, all
Commander.
the ships are alive right now, actually. Weirdly. I think I'm going
locked on.
to
We'll get it done,
lock
Commander.
that. Oh, there's an Axford
No
up
longer
there.
tracking. Ceasefire. By. Repositioning. Aye, aye. Full burn. Course laid in. Negative. Unable. Under fire.
Spiker
we see 'em.
detected.
We're reading you.
I mean, I'm getting a little bit beat up, but it's nothing too bad. Go ahead and repair that and repair that.
We are securing Zone Dagger.
Meanwhile,
Component disabled.
these Vauxhalls are
Yeah,
probably
we've got
not in a
internal
good way.
damage here. Receiving.
That's interesting. Did I
Receiving.
lose radar coverage over there?
They are
On our
locking
way.
on.
Moving out, Commander. What can we
Pulling
do for
out.
you, Commander? Understood.
Yeah, we see him. No longer tracking. Ceasefire. Standing
Okay,
by.
who's got the LRT? You do?
Negative.
We have secured Zone Dagger.
Power's green across the board.
Oh, it died.
Our missile count is low.
That's a
Standing
problem.
by. Receiving.
Okay, there we
Reading.
go.
They've zeroed us in. Solution locked in. Solution locked in. Standing by. They are locking on. Power's green across the board.
What? Oh, come on.
Reporting. Component repaired.
I'm having a little bit of an issue here with,
We're reading you.
bruh. Come on now.
We're low on missiles.
Nope.
Understood.
Standing by. Send traffic. Solution missile warning.
Oh, what are you doing? You're turned the wrong way.
Ready.
The enemy is securing
Oh,
Zone
boy.
Eclipse.
Solution Solution locked in. Solution locked in. Damage control reports component repaired. Ready.
What can you
Awaiting orders,
do?
Commander.
What can you do? Rest of the team is
Standing by.
doing what they need to do, so it's fine.
Standing by. We've got him now. Orders. Orders. Send
Missile
traffic.
detected.
Orders. Receiving.
I think we'll just chill a little bit.
Receiving.
I'd really like you to shoot that, though, if you could.
Receiving. Receiving.
Kind of a slow game, kind of not a lot of stuff happening here.
Orders.
You know, we got pummeled a little
Send
bit,
traffic.
but that's really a great showcasing of...
Reporting.
The enemy is securing zone
Go
dagger.
ahead and get these back. A great showcasing of just how good orbiting is.
We're reading you. Solution locked in. Solution locked in.
Having the
Orders,
radar get
Commander.
wonky on me there definitely threw me for a loop. Were those life pods coming out? Who saw that?
Receiving.
I think those were, in fact, life pods. Yeah,
Ready.
okay.
Receiving.
So where's that Vauxhall going? It's going over here. Alright.
On it. Aye aye. Full burn. Receiving. Send traffic.
So we'll
Yeah,
get all of our
receiving.
cannons on target. Let's change our headings
Understood.
over here, like
Aye, aye.
so.
The enemy
Acknowledged.
secured zone dagger.
And it's probably going to be dead before we get there, but you know, whatever.
We're reading you. A component has been repaired.
So, perfect example, by the way, about how awful the high left push is. You've got
PC teams report. Component
Axfords and Rains and everything else here that have given up on the entirety of the
We're
map.
reading you.
Actually, you know what? Let's fire on this guy
Knock him
instead.
out. Knock him out. Force laid in. Standing by. On it.
Hopefully we're closer to that. Nope. Some freaky stuff got to be
Standing
done
by.
now. Oh, one ship is on target.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Go ahead and get the radar on him. And
Target
move
lost.
over here a little
Holding
bit.
fire. We're underway, Commander.
Oh no. So let's shoot it
Copy
about
that,
here.
Commander.
This guy's dead, right? Yeah,
We're reading
he's
you.
definitely dead. So they've successfully captured this flank. Like, great job. They have firing lines or whatever. But in the meantime, we've kind of like captured the whole
Ready.
center and right and everything, and there's no reason for us to do anything but sit on our 3 cap and win the game. Right? Why stress and
traffic.
try and push
Help,
and do
get us
things
in.
like there's zero reason for me to go up there and do anything about that. We have
Orders.
so many
Standing
ships
by.
that have control of the mid. These fleets right here, I mean, I slightly am, but not really. I'm kind of far back. But this fleet here above, in this situation,
Receiving.
they can't come out and do anything. The moment they pop their heads up anywhere, we're going to just shoot them with 450s from 3 different angles. And I'm perfectly happy to sit here and wait for the points to tick. If I run over there and they have a beam or something, you know, I don't... that's a Rail Solomon, but it could have a beam on it, absolutely. I could lose my ships, and then we could lose the game, so... Why stress about it? Also, this is another perfect example of why Rail Solomon isn't great right now. It doesn't do as much damage as you could with other ships. And, you know, you have all that armor, all those points wrapped up in that hull that isn't pushing for the team, isn't securing points. And now rails don't do an amount of damage that can lead your team to victory. What? That's so cheese. Maybe don't hug a rock in your base like your life depends on it. So cheese. Why would you say so cheese? What is so cheese about that? What do you want us to do? Oh, never mind. I just realized that that's a new player, so I'll stop being mean. Oh, was he making fun of his name because it's Crazy Gouda? Is that what's happening? Am I just oblivious? Yeah, okay. I'm an idiot. At least, maybe that's what happened. These Axfords are so far back. You know, let's move up a little bit.
Aye, full burn. Course laid in.
Oh, there's more rockets coming out? Oh, another rocket strike.
We're reading you.
Awaiting orders, Commander. Cannot comply, Commander. Target is out of range. We're on our way.
I need to move a little bit closer.
Ready.
Oh, where's my hull mounted? Did it get fixed? Yay, it's fixed. Let's lock it. No.
Aye. Yeah, we've got him now. We're reading you.
Oops.
Yeah, we've got him
I keep doing that. Tell Mr. Beam BB to use Railstones.
We're reading you.
Oh, you mean tell Mr. Rail BB to use Railstones? Yeah, I think Railstones are definitely better than Rail BBs now. Oh no. Why aren't you locking with the...
Understood.
Oh, it's still turning. Whoops. That's embarrassing. What is that?
We'll get it done, Commander.
Ready. Reporting. Repositioning.
Do we... Oh, is that? Oh, is there... I guess there's no track correlators on that. It's a shame. Someone locked the sprinter. Oh, silly Ocello. What are you doing? Yeah, I mean, rails are kind of in a weird spot. Not gonna lie. The thing about them... Is this ship dead? Am I firing at a dead... No, it's moving. Right? Yes? Yeah, I think it's moving. The thing about rails right now is people got so afraid of them that no, they don't want to buff them to where they're good now.
Yeah, we see him. Yeah, we've got
So
him
because
now.
of that lineage, right, it's like
Orders.
absolute no-go to make them
We are securing zone
fully
dagger.
powerful or whatnot.
Standing by.
Which I understand, you know.
On it.
We're ready when
But
you are, Commander.
at the same time, the golden yardstick that you have to cross, I guess, is the phrase I'm looking for, is you want to make your points back, right? You have 3,000 points. You at least need to be able to deal 3,000 points worth of damage to the enemy. And rails have a really hard time clearing that bar right now.
We're reading you.
It's kind of a tough call because it's really hard to figure out how powerful they are as is. Right, obviously, you know, they don't kill, but if they shut off a weapon, if they cut a weapon down to like 50% fire rate, is that good
Standing
enough?
by.
So because of where they are, it's kind of a weird...
Receiving. Send traffic. Too far.
It's kind of difficult to say if they're powerful or not. Right? Yeah, actually probably the best use is... Oh my god, these are on the other side of D.
Standing by.
Yikes. Big yikes. Is this BB dead? Did they kill it? It doesn't look dead to me. It ain't heard no bell. Those turrets are working. Yeah, kill a monitor in less than 2 minutes of fire. I believe that. But the thing is, do they do that with damage or do they do that with, you know, in caps? What kind of BB is this? Oh, it's rails. It's all rails. So many fires. Yeah, that's true. But at the end of the day, would it have been better if the fleet was, you know, 450s? That's the real question.
We'll get it. Target lost. Holding fires.
And the answer to that question is, I don't know. I think it's a hard question to answer. But based on the types of players that bring them, it seems like the answer is no.
Orders.
No, I'm not talking about the mass drivers. Those are a
Gunnery.
different weapon
Reporting low
system.
ammunition.
But as far as the ANS rails, I just think
Standing
that they
by.
don't...
Send traffic.
people are not afraid of them because they don't do enough damage to make anyone really... I mean, I did get railed, and they were annoying, and they shut down my ships, but I was still able to, get the job done. Not a whole lot of damage. I would guess that's because of the GPCs. I'll talk about that in a second. I want to see what those... Yeah, so this trio of CLs, they did some damage. They definitely shot me up a little bit, but I had the last laugh on them. All my ships have small amounts of damage, and he's all dead. Let's go in here, and I also forgot to talk about the other fleet. Let's see, this one was stone, and then we'll go back and cover the missile fleet. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they are a support weapon. They're good when other weapons are also hitting. But if that isn't the case, they're kind of bad. And are they really better? See, that's the question, right, Wallace? If you had a choice between a 450 fleet to back you up or a rail fleet to back you up, what would you pick? Like 9 times out of 10, right? That's the question. Okay, so these things... Obviously, if you take 3 450 line ships, you're making some sacrifices. In this case, it looks like the sacrifices have been the gun plotting centers. So because of that, on top of the fact that we don't have any locks, which not having locks is okay if we had a double track correlated. The Bulwark Huntress, it's okay here. I think a better use is to double up on this, though. Get us a scout ship that is capable of getting a good lock at range, maybe a little bit more point defense. And, actually, what we want is flak. Flak right now, I think, is just flat out better than the Pavises. The Pavises, all 20 millimeter is really good against slow moving torpedoes and maybe in a pinch S2s, but ANS don't really fire that many of them, whereas a Bastion can get lucky and snipe out some hybrids, no problem. So there's that. Maybe not that much. We have to keep in mind the sacrifices that we're making. So, all right, let's see here. I think one of these had an intel center, I think. I'm trying to find it. Maybe it didn't. I'm imagining things. Nope, not sure. Other than that, these ships, they're fine overall. Maybe an extra cannon instead of the LRT. I think the LRT is expensive, right? Yeah, it's the same cost, right? We already have a scout. Why not? I mean, yeah, you get redundancy, but more cannons also really good. And if you spend a little bit of point defense on your tug, hopefully it stays alive and you can get away with this. Personally, I'm more a fan not going with the triple 450, maybe doing like two 250 fleets and save your points that way, and then use that savings to bring back some of the gun plotting centers, some of the other nice to have stuff, and then you'll have plenty of points. 250 line ships, really, really good. I think they're underestimated for sure a lot right now. But if you want to stay with the 450s, I'd say swap out the LRT, And other than that, not too many changes. Just realize, it's more common to get a pair of 450 line ships than it is a trio, just because it's kind of like taking two Axfords, right? You have to sacrifice something, and maybe the sacrifice doesn't make up for what you're losing.